Yeah, so welcome back, everybody. I need to talk about Game of Thrones, man.
We're discussing the last episode or what we've seen so far?
I mean, yeah, so Season 8's out. We're halfway through already. Episode 4 drops tonight. And, yeah. Well, we have the whiskey here to sip on.
It's really smooth.
You guys want to grab some? I haven't tried it yet.
Thanks, babe.
Thanks, fam. For the North. For the King of the North.
For the incest in the North.
Yeah, that's not bad. Okay, so I looked up recipes for this whiskey.
Mm-hmm.
You know what one of them was?
What?
It was coconut soda. You mix it with coconut soda, and I'm like, where do you even buy coconut soda?
Bro, Whole Foods. Which is also just whole paycheck.
That's pretty much, yeah. Dude, Whole Foods has a bar.
They do.
Yeah.
Whole Foods does have a bar, that's right. Yeah. Nice. Yeah, so basically, there's only 6 episodes for this season. And, first things first, man, why they gotta lie to us? About the whole, yeah, there'll be 2 hours.
Dude. Why? That frustrates me as well, man. I was anticipating me to sit down on my ass and feel like I'm watching a movie every single episode.
Uh-huh.
But what had happened was someone gave me blue balls every single episode. Except the last one. That was really long. But
you mean blue eyes?
Yes.
Yeah, I was kind of frustrated because I'm like, really, only an hour?
Mm-hmm.
And then like an hour and some change? I was like, come on, man.
Don't they just progressively get shorter too? Like the next...
No. Well, episode 3 was an hour and a half.
And then after that, it's going to be around an hour and a half or so, yeah.
Oh, I forgot to... This is polar review, god damn it.
But yeah, Cersei was pissed because she didn't get her elephants.
Dude, that shit had me dying, man. When I finally saw that episode, I was like...
I was promised elephants. Like, I thought the first episode was a really good intro into the season. Like, you have the Dothraki, you have the Unsullied, you have the dragons coming into Winterfell, and you have Michelle and Barack Obama coming into...
What?
the 2 main Unsullied.
Oh, yeah. That's, okay. That's pretty good.
No, I liked the first episode a lot.
First episode was good, yeah.
The second one really got me hyped for the third one.
I couldn't see shit.
It was a good, yeah, episode 3, very hyped, right? This is it. This is the big battle, you know? Like, holy shit. And, yeah, man, that streaming, not the best.
No.
I mean, I was listening to Rooster Teeth earlier, and they were like, you know what? They probably knew there's going to be a lot of people, so they probably lowered the bit rate for that. And I'm like, that makes sense. That's why it looks so shitty.
And then even the cinematographer said, like, it's HBO's fault, too.
Yeah, I'm sure it'll look better when you get it on Blu-ray.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
But, yeah, that was a little rough.
Yeah, I had turned up my brightness as much as I could and fiddled with my contrast, and I just... no justice.
I remember, before episode 3, a lot of people were just like, I hope my favorite character doesn't die. And then after episode 3, a lot of people were just like, why didn't my favorite character die?
Yeah, dude,
Plot armor.
Yeah.
Plot armor. Thicker than Pod's rod.
I know that some people were saying, like, oh, Game of Thrones has become the one thing it never wanted to be.
Mm-hmm.
You know? Because, like, when all the Dothraki rode into, to fight the White Walkers, and then, friggin', Jorah?
Yeah, Jorah.
Yeah, Jorah came back, and it's like, I thought he fucking died.
No.
You know? But no, he came back, and I was like, oh, okay.
Back to the friend zone.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I saw that meme again, where it's like, yeah, sure, take my sword.
Take
my job. Take my life.
Yeah. Oh, dude. I actually, so far, I really liked episode 2 because it was like the last time our characters got together to have like a good time before the battle. Because the song that Pod sang was so beautiful. It was so good.
Yeah, I had a lot of my favorite stuff in there, especially when the characters sing. Like season 4, I think, when Braun sings,
Mm-hmm.
and like that's the outro for that episode.
Mm-hmm.
So good, so good. Yeah, episode 2 reminded me of why I like Game of Thrones. It's like for everything they put in that episode, and I was like, yeah, that's pretty good.
The only thing, though, is with Season 7 and Season 8, I read an article about this, and I was surprised and I wasn't surprised that they compared it to it, but they said right now, the newest season, well, Season 7 also is it's doing what Full Metal Alchemist did.
Oh, yeah.
It's creating its own original content when the stories aren't even done,
Right.
because George R.R. Martin knows he's making a lot of money off of it.
He's being smart with this one.
Yeah.
So, I mean, we're going to get the next book after this season.
Definitely.
You know,
I just want to see what other lore content he has to put into it.
freaking Wooly was saying, he's just like, yeah, they're pulling a Full Metal. He's probably watching. He's like, okay, I won't do this.
Right.
I'll keep that. People like that.
Yeah. When are the dragons coming? They're coming.
One thing I will say about the episode that I was talking to my friend about the other day was how when the dragons had their fight, how the fuck could I tell which one was which one?
Right?
I was like, dude, okay, you all look the same. Like, it's so dark, those hints of blue and red and like whatever and green. I just can't tell anymore.
I could tell which one was the Night King's because, like, if you looked at his wings, he had, like, holes in them.
I could see that, but there were certain, like, scenes where just, you couldn't even see that part of the wing. It was just, like, the neck of the dragon, just the body. I'm like, I don't know who's who. That had frustrated me, because I was ready to see some dope dragon fight. I was waiting for it to get really anime, and it didn't. Well, it did, but I couldn't tell who was who.
I will admit, though, that during the battle in episode 3, there were some beautiful, like, scenes. If you, like, paused it, some scenes, it's just like, this could be, like, my wallpaper.
The one where Grey Worm was standing in front.
Oh, yeah.
I was like, my boy, screenshot now.
Dude, right? My favorite one, too, was when they lit the trench on fire, and you just see the dead, like, staring at them. I'm like, oh, shit.
Yeah, that reminded me of when they were stuck on that little, that little rock area.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That got really intense.
Yeah, no, the cinematography is really nice.
Mm-hmm.
I don't mind it being poorly lit. I think it's fine for the episode. I know I think it's because of how shitty it looked on the stream is what people are complaining with.
Shout out to Melisandre for making the lighting so much better in the trench.
Oh,
dude.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
She came in clutch, man.
Yep.
I mean, yeah, the more I think about episode 3, the more I'm just disappointed, man. It's
probably one of the worst strategies ever, too.
So
I
bad.
don't know. There's a lot.
But see, this was my thought going into episode 3. Right? When we saw the Night King lift up the dead before, I was like, okay, he's gonna do it again. And it's gonna be really fucked.
Uh-huh.
And when he had done it, I was watching the screen and I paused it. I was like, I called it. I knew it. And I could have sworn, I was like, if John's gonna die here, I'm okay with it. Because now he has to fight against his own people again.
Well, you know what my real problem was?
Huh.
Was, I forget his name. The other guy from the Night's Watch?
Ed?
Yeah.
There was a shot of him coming back to life. Never saw him again.
Yep.
Like, what the fuck? How come he didn't go fight John? You know, like that.
I feel like that was a slept on opportunity too.
Uh-huh.
Oh,
Yeah.
episode 2. One of the most dumbest things was just like, oh yeah, we're gonna keep everyone safe in the crypts. Yeah, the crypts. Totally. The safest place in the entire area.
That brings us to my next point. When I knew he was to bring back the dead, I'm like, okay, if he does it, if they're in the crypt, Grandma's gonna come and say hi.
Ned Stark's gonna come without his head.
Yeah. That's the thing. I thought, I'm like, oh, they're doing it. Oh shit, we're gonna see Ned again. Like, and then we'd never see him. Yeah.
Slept on. Well, his body. No, yeah, they did move his body back over there, huh?
Yeah, but he got no head. So.
Big complaint too of mine also, well, for episode 3, was I think the Night King should have won, because if they would have won, the most of Winterfell would have retreated, and the other people from down south would realize, oh, this is actually a real threat.
Yeah, King's Landing.
Yeah, King's Landing and whatnot. But because they finally beat him in the north, they're like, oh, it's just going to be a northern joke now. Like, where is he?
That's my big problem with them killing the Night King this episode was really, we're gonna have all we're left with is Cersei. You know, like
And her elephants.
she's the final boss of Game of Thrones. That sucks.
Dude, it's not just her. It's gonna be Clegane's brother.
Clegane Bull's back on the menu, boys.
Yeah. I don't know, man. Like,
see, unless, and this is a big unless, but because Clegane's brother came back, you know, and he's a fucking Frankenstein, unless that doctor is doing some shit behind the scenes that we know nothing about yet, I don't know. Or they might just do some full Return of the King style where it's just a full-on army fighting each other.
yeah, it's just, I don't know.
This time, though, Jaime's not with him.
Yeah.
I think Jaime
Well,
might...
a lot of people are saying Jaime's gonna kill Cersei.
Mhm.
I'm like, yeah, that's probably what's gonna happen.
That's
And then
too
Bron's
king.
gonna come in and kill her. And kill
He's
him.
not doing shit.
Dude, I don't want to believe Bron will do it. But he just wants his fucking castle already.
Bron's a simple man. That's why he's
Dude.
one of my favorite characters.
He just wants his castle. And every time he gets interrupted by somebody.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was great seeing him in the first episode,
Mm-hmm.
right?
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah, it was good seeing him there.
That was a funny scene, too, where he's on the bed with, like, 3 chicks, and the doctor, he's just like, well, it sucks one of them's gonna get the pox, and he's just like, which one?
Say that again?
Yeah.
He just fucking blows them off after that.
Man, so, yeah, four, was it four? 4 main characters died, episode 3?
It was Jorah,
Yep.
it was Ed, it was, the fire dude.
Yeah, I forget
Theon.
his name.
Theon? No, Theon died also.
Yeah, Theon died.
And
I forgot.
the Mormont girl.
Oh, yeah, oh, no, so actually 6, because she died and then the witch died.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Melisandre took off her necklace, was just like, "Aight, bro, I'm just gonna head out."
And, they made Theon look like, I was like, oh, Theon's gonna be our boy again?
Mhm.
You know, it was episode 1 or 2 when he saved his sister.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I was like, oh, this is pretty cool. You know, he wants to go fight for the Starks and stuff. Like, he's getting wholesome again. Everybody forgives him.
Even Bran said, like, "You're a good man, Theon."
Well, whatever he says doesn't count.
That's true. Bran...
The three-eyed raven over
Yeah.
here.
Where was Bran the whole time? Always watching Avengers Endgame.
Yeah. I didn't like Theon's death, man. Like,
It was,
it was really shitty, I think.
Well, see, my whole thing is that he knows how to fight, and he's a really good fighter. Like, he's very well versed in his weaponry. Why the fuck did he charge in with the lance the way he did?
I think he just knew he was gonna die, so he just went all
Yeah,
out and
I
said, "Screw
guess. I don't know, but when Bran looked at him and he's like, oh, you're a good man, Theon, you know? And then he just that slow-mo charge to the Night King, and I'm like, what's he gonna do?
Yeah.
Nothing.
That doesn't mean, like...
Delay him for like 5 seconds.
Like, he could have pulled out a sword and had some dope-ass, like, mini-battle, you know, and then Arya could have came in and done some dope-ass shit. But no, homeboy just got sliced up.
And then
real
you
quick.
also had all the other captains behind the Night King, too. Or the Whites.
Yeah.
That's what they're called. The Whites.
Yeah, the Whites.
Yeah.
I don't know, I just like, he was just, you know, getting shots all day with the bow and stuff, and I don't know, just seeing him go out like that, I was like...
And then...
Yeah, it was disappointing. I thought he could have got a little bit more...
I would have loved to see him fight the Night King, like, let the Night King do something.
Right.
You know? And instead he's just like, oh, just, sorry, kid.
I'd rather see Jon fight the Night King. Like...
Yeah.
I thought someone was going to fight him.
Mm-hmm.
You know? And I wanted to see that badass sword happen.
Yeah.
Like,
instead, you know, Arya's like, teleports behind you, nothing personal, Night King.
sorry, Kakashi.
Yeah. Oh.
Dude.
Yeah, I seen the way Arya killed him, I was like, Did you guys watch the little director's commentary at the end?
Yeah.
Yeah, how they're like, yeah, we knew it was going to be Arya for a while, and I was like, really? I'm like, I guess, but I don't know, man. I don't know.
Rest in peace, House Mormont, too.
Yeah,
Oh,
they're all
yeah, they're all
fucking
gone.
gone.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's another thing, too. We saw her come back to life. Nothing. Like, that's the last time we saw her. You
Yeah.
know? There was...
Well, she killed a giant.
Oh, no, but when she came back as a White Walker, and it's like, okay, you're showing us these important characters came back,
Uh-huh.
and that's it. Like, we're not going to see them fight somebody.
Right.
Type of thing, you know? That's kind of
It's true, yeah.
Yeah.
But at least she died killing a giant, though.
Yeah.
I felt
That
bad
shit was-
for... She got crushed.
Mm-hmm.
And she's just like, okay, screw it, stabbing you in the eye.
Yeah.
And the giant still came back up.
No,
No,
the giant died.
no. When he died,
I thought he brought everyone back up again before he went to go kill Bran.
No, he only brought back the people that died on the battlefield. So everybody that just died came back to life.
Okay.
So all those White Walkers that were already dead just didn't come back because
okay, yeah.
Dragon Glass was
Let me
there.
tell you guys, when I was watching the episode, and all the Dothraki ran out there, and all their lights went out, and I was like, "Are you fucking serious?
Yeah.
This is it. Okay. I guess they're all gone.
Yeah.
We're never seeing them again."
I don't even want to be a Targaryen fan anymore. I love the Targaryens because of dragons. And I'm like, okay, she's got 2. She wiped out the Dothraki. Jorah's gone. Fuck it, I'm House Mormont now, even though they're gone.
See, my whole thing was that their plan was to like burn them all down, right?
Because
But
Melisandre lit their...
No. What was for Jon and Daenerys to like use the dragons to burn them all down, like dragons and all that, right? That was their plan.
Mm-hmm.
So as I'm watching it, I'm like, okay, she got pissed if they died like in an instant like that, right? You were about to burn them down anyway.
Yeah.
What difference would it have made? You should have said your goodbyes before.
Well, no, it's funny. Somebody pointed out where it's just like, they were trying to signal Daenerys to light the trench. And it's like Jon's literally on the other side of the castle. He could have just turned around with his dragon.
Yeah. Well, they couldn't see, though, because of the blizzard.
Well, no, they couldn't see Daenerys, but Jon was there,
Mm-hmm.
at the castle. He wasn't in the air, And it's like, okay. It's just funny.
You guys need to visit, our free folk on Reddit after, every episode, because I swear to God, they make, the best memes. They did this after, some of the characters that passed away.
Oh my god.
And one of the reasons why Sam didn't die was because Jorah's dad, who was in the Night Watch, there's a quote, he's just like, "Tarly, I forbid you to die." And that's the reason why he hasn't died yet. Oh,
Yo,
man.
Sam better get his sword back, man.
Yeah, that's the thing I thought too. When he died, I was like, oh, I hope Sam gets it back and does something. But yeah, my real problem with episode 3 was how predictable it got at the end, right before the Night King died. What I'm talking about is the slow-mo parts of when everybody's fighting. And oh man.
No, I agree. Not only that it was really predictable, but that it was very anticlimactic. It's just there were so many things I'm like,
Well, yeah, when they showed everybody, slow-mo fighting a bunch of zombies, backs to the wall and stuff, and I'm like, oh, I see what you're doing. You're trying to be like, oh my god, who's gonna die? And when I was watching it, I'm like, nobody's dying.
Right.
None of these people they're showing are gonna die.
Yeah.
The Night King's gonna die, they're gonna be fine. That's what this means. It lasted too long, to the point where I kind of got bored of the episode. I was thinking about it, and I'm like,
yeah,
Endgame's a 3-hour movie. Doesn't feel long. This is an hour and a half episode. Felt really long.
mm-hmm.
That was my main problem with it. I was like,
yeah, you're right.
When the slow-mo really kicked in, I felt like, okay, now you're just dragging your feet.
How about the part where Jon just went up to the dragon and just became Dragonborn and just screamed at him?
yeah.
Fucking blue-eyes white dragon.
So what was Bran doing with the ravens?
He was watching Avengers Endgame.
I
Or he probably he was controlling the crows to bring Arya in.
Because I was like, oh, is he watching the fight or is he trying to find the Night King? And then we just get nothing after that.
Dude, you know what I feel like it is? I feel like it's going to be some dumb Game of Thrones bullshit. That he actually went to a specific spot that he had figured along the way when he was sitting at the tree already, in those days that they were already there. See, he probably already knows something, the next big move.
Yeah.
And it's going to be that Game of Thrones bullshit coming in. What is that?
Jeez. Yeah, so Jon had to tell Daenerys that, hey, I'm actually your nephew.
And then she's just like, wait.
Who told you?
Yeah.
My best friend and my brother. I mean, she's like, are you sure? Yeah. Man, you see how spooked he got? He's like, are you fucking kidding me? Oh no.
Trapped in a hentai.
God, I have to fight.
Trapped in a hentai, bro. He's like, I fucked my aunt.
And now I gotta fight her for the throne.
Yeah, what do you guys think is gonna happen? He's not gonna take. I don't think he's gonna take.
No, I
the
don't think
throne.
he's gonna take it.
Well, unless Daenerys dies.
I feel like she's gonna die.
Well,
Yeah.
this is what I think. Didn't he already dethrone himself when he left the North?
Because he was king of the North.
Right.
Right? And he, basically he said, yeah, if he works with Daenerys, if she helps him, he won't be king of the North, but she'll be king of the Seven Kingdoms type of thing. And, we all know Sansa's not cool with that because they were just having a cat fight.
Yep.
And then that's where we got that can I speak to your manager meme?
Oh, yeah. I am the manager.
Yeah, with Thor. Yeah.
So this is my prediction. Is that Cersei has some bullshit going on. She's already got the Iron Fleet. She's got the Gold Company.
Oh, from Bravos.
Yeah. Which, I feel like there's gonna be that final fight with Arya and the man with no name.
Oh, yeah.
If he comes back.
Look, that guy I feel like his plotline is just way too deep. Just that whole interaction that he had with Arya when she was blind, all that kind of stuff. I'm like, okay, this guy's gonna come back later.
I don't know. I mean, I feel like his story's already done because his story was with Arya's story, and when she drastically changes the character, I felt like he's no longer needed. That's why she left.
I can see that, but I still think he'll come back because they're all from Bravos, right?
That's true.
And then I feel like Cersei's gonna get killed by Tyrion. Brown's gonna come in, kill Tyrion and Jaime.
Well, Melisandre even told Arya, you're gonna kill 3 people. Green eyes, brown eyes, blue eyes.
Yeah.
So...
Cersei has green eyes.
That's true, yeah.
Yeah. So.
Better be my girl Arya then.
Arya's gonna be on the throne.
The queen with no name.
Here's what I was thinking, right? I was like, my one thing is why did she turn into a ninja from Naruto to she fucking dashed forward to go kill the Night King?
Dude, when I saw that wind come in, I was like, all right, who opened the 8th gate?
I was like, man, we're getting anime in Game of Thrones.
Yeah, and she just dropped her knife and caught it with the other hand and just stabbed him.
But what I was thinking was, I'm like, it'd be really cool is if she turned into one of the White Walkers. Using the face thing.
See, that's what I thought would have been cool to happen. When she was in that room trapped with it, I'm like, okay. When she put that knife through the girl's throat, up her neck, I'm like, okay, just take the face.
Yeah.
I was like, just take the face. You can do it. You have the fucking magic.
Mm-hmm.
Well, if you stab a White Walker anywhere with Dragon Glass, it just kills him.
Well, I don't think it was Dragon Glass that night because she gave that one to Sansa.
No, I'm pretty sure it is.
It is.
All the weapons they used were Dragon Glass.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It was a hidden knife, too.
Yeah.
Fuck! I really liked her weapon. Double-sided spear.
I wish we saw more, because, it made it sound like it was, a really, weird, customized spear. And it's it just detaches, but we never saw, a lot of it. And I was like, I wish we would have saw more of, combos.
I think we will get more of that.
Yeah.
Gendry, can you make this for me? What is it?
Yeah, that was
Look, man, she just wanted to go out with a bang.
Yeah. She's just like, don't worry, I'm old enough. Well, a lot of people were so concerned because she's really small. They looked up her age, and she's like, yeah, I'm 22, so.
Yeah,
but the thing is, her character is young, right? And, Maisie Williams would wrap her chest to make it look smaller in the show to keep that age.
That's true.
Yeah.
And you did see all the scars that she had.
Yep.
And I'm like, wow, you've gone through a lot.
I was happy for my girl. She deserved it.
She did.
And she deserves it again.
Yeah.
Like that guy?
That Baratheon boy.
With the true king of the Seven Kingdoms.
Hey, but tell me why Tormund is the best, though.
Dude. You want to know why they called me Giant Space? That story, I was dying, man. I was like, this is why I like you. This is why you just can't die.
Is the big woman here?
Oh, yeah. When you're at the bar and it's last call and you struck out, is the big woman here? I loved how, Sir Davos was just, when he heard that story, he's just like, on second thought, I think I'll take that drink. Here, actually.
Yeah, so get Giant's breast.
For 3 months.
Stop me as one of her kin, or whatever that.
Oh, Ghost came back.
Yeah, I didn't know where Ghost went.
Yeah, that's the thing. Ghost charged to go fight these White Walkers, and it's he's in the preview for the next episode, so he survived. Man, the makeup they did on the Hound when he was all beat up, that was like, oh, that was pretty good.
Dude, you know what I was waiting for though? I was waiting for when they pulled that guy's body into the fucking room with them, that he was gonna say the prayer.
Oh,
I was really hoping he was gonna do that.
Yeah.
That's how episode 3 starts. Oh, what about the part where, when Daenerys sees the Night King, says Dracarys, doesn't affect them, and he just smiles and just...
I was like, man, this is some anime shit, dude.
Yeah.
You know what I thought at that moment? I think I'd read somewhere that there was like this theory that the Night King was a Targaryen, right? And then I saw that happen, and I'm like, but I mean, you couldn't be wrong at this point.
I mean, that could be a theory at that point.
You know, because it's because when I first heard it, I'm like, okay, whoever said this is smoking a whole lot of pot, and I don't want none of that right now. But then when I saw it happen, I'm like, okay, that's pretty plausible.
Yeah.
Like because fire kills every other White Walker. Why would he be the only one that it just?
It's because he's the first. He's got special powers. He can make a spear out of air. You know, he just pulls a spear out of nowhere.
Anime.
Yeah.
Dude, Arya at the buzzer just... And there you go.
I saw people were saying, like, he might not really be dead. Like, he might come back.
Well, see, this is my theory behind that. You know how Bran has the mark of the Night King?
Uh-huh.
There's got to be someone else that can also put that kind of mark on there. Because he had taken in all those babies for a reason.
That's right.
Yeah, they never...
And the babies are probably still in bumfuck nowhere in the north.
The Knights of the Night King?
The real Knights of the Watch. I mean, the Watchers of the Night. I don't know.
Unless he turns the kids into his generals.
I mean,
because they all look the same.
Well, we got 3 episodes left.
But the thing is that, like, they can't age. So what happens when he turns them into a White Walker?
Dude,
Do they have the ability to age at that point?
Some animation.
There's just too much lore that I need to know.
Yeah.
And I feel like Bran is this one guy who just really wants to rewatch Endgame over and over again and not tell us the story.
Well, dude, we're not going to get the answers. I don't think we're going to get
I think we're going to have to wait for the book to get all
No,
the
I
lore.
think, you know what I think? We'll probably see it in the spin-off show.
There's a spin-off show?
Yeah, they're doing a spin-off show that's, like 1,000 years? It's when the wall was built.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, so into the past?
Yeah, so then Night King's alive then. So
I really wish they did a prequel show about Robert's rebellion.
Yeah.
Yeah. How he became king and how he killed the Targaryen.
Well, what are the comics doing?
I haven't read the comics, honestly.
Because I think there's, 2 or 3
I
out?
didn't even know there were comics.
Yeah,
Yeah.
same.
Yeah, I'm going to have to look into that.
I need to get into the books, though.
I have the first one.
See,
book
I'm
1 is
gonna-
just season 1, the book so far.
I'm just going to wait for the next book and just, I just want to see.
Get it all
I just
aboard.
want to hear if it's different or not.
Right.
Because if it's not different,
There it
then,
is.
yeah. If it's not different, then I'm like, well, then it's all the same shit. So, yeah.
I know that there's specific lore pieces to, like, Brienne of Tarth and, like, how she really interacts as, like, a woman, you know, and all that kind of stuff.
Oh, yeah.
And that's really what I would like to go and see because...
Sir Brienne of Tarth.
Oh, yeah.
Sir. But, you know, she's that one character that I have the most respect for, like, out of anybody. My girl.
Dude, free folk.
Yeah, I think she's gonna end up getting with,
Jamie.
our boy Jamie. Yeah.
I hope so, man. She deserves it.
See, when I was watching Jamie this season, I was like, yeah, Jamie can be our boy when he's not an asshole.
Right? Oh, yeah. Season 8, Episode 2 spoilers without context.
You know what I really hope doesn't happen?
Huh?
That Jamie turns their back on everybody.
I
Cersei-
don't think he would.
No, at this
and
point...
becomes again the Kingslayer.
No, at this point, after he found out about the 4th child, he was honestly just like, okay, I'm gonna head out. Like, I'm gonna go to Winterfell. I'm not helping
I'm
you.
out.
Yeah.
Chief just called, said this ain't it.
The Starks need me. He was this close to getting executed by Daenerys, and then Brienne's just like, nah, he's cool.
Nah, fam, he's cool.
Yeah.
He's with me.
No,
Daenerys was like, fam, it's invite only. Brienne of Tarth, it's all good, fam.
It's all good, fam. I got you.
Dude, Jamie's like, Tony's gone. I hold my head. Cersei's pregnant. Not again. Oh.
Poor kids.
Yeah. I think Jaime will kill her.
I hope
If
so.
it's not Arya, then it's gonna be her. I think Arya's gonna fight the Mountain. And then...
No, it's gotta be Clegane. It's gotta
be both of them.
Yeah, Clegane Bull's gotta
It could be both of them. Yeah.
I'd be down for both of them because, I mean, look how big
More
that dude
anime
is.
shit, dude.
Dude, I just need that anime, man. I need that David and Goliath moment to happen.
I have a feeling that the Mountain is gonna scare his brother by lighting his sword on fire.
Or like there might be fire involved, but because he's basically like a zombie, like he doesn't care if he's on fire. And and then Arya's gonna like bitch slap him and be like, "Look, man, you need to get over this fear." You know?
Yeah. I was kind of like surprised to see him in the battle in episode 3. He was super scared because of all the fire. And he's like, "No! Can't you see? We're all gonna die!" And then like he sees Arya in trouble, and the dude with the eye patch, Big Boss, was just like, "If you're not, then at least fight for her."
Yep.
And then he's just like, okay.
He's like, man, you'd have a hard bargain.
Yeah. Oh, his name was Barrack, I think.
I think so.
The fire dude.
Yes. Oh, yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
You're right.
Because that one scene when he was protecting Arya in the hallway,
that was so good.
Yeah, everyone called him the Barricade.
Yeah, his death, that was kind of like 50-50 on it.
Mm-hmm. Well, he didn't have the priest to revive him.
Oh, no, when the witch said, like, oh, the Lord of Light brought him back for this moment, and he's finally served it, so that's why he's not coming back.
Oh, okay.
Well, that's also because no one said the prayer, man. That's what I mean. Like,
Well, I think by that line that she said is, like, he wouldn't come back anyways.
right.
You know, so, yeah.
See, what I need...
Yeah, from what happened to him, he wouldn't come back.
What I need is some more lore on this Lord of Light. Who is this first deity?
I feel like it's something in the books.
Did you read the books, Greg?
I'm, like, chapter 2 on the first one.
Oh, okay.
But from my friend Brendan, how he tells me it, it's just... Book 1 is just season 1. Because I'm at the... I just finished the part where everyone's still alive, Ned Stark is there, and they find the direwolf, the dead one with all the puppies. And they're like, okay, everyone gets one.
Cool.
So, like, season 1 follows the books.
And is Ghost the last one?
Ghost is the last one, I believe.
Yeah, that sucks.
Yeah. Last direwolf. Dude.
Because he's a ghost.
Spooky, spooky.
I wonder if he survived the battle.
No, he did.
He did.
Oh, he did?
Yeah,
Yeah, he was
you
in-
see him in
He
the...
was in the preview for the next episode, I guess.
Dude, Ghost becomes the king of the north.
That's what I want, man. That's that energy I need.
Yeah, so I think next episode, we're going to get a lot of Cersei, a lot of Jon and Daenerys not talking about what they're going to do. Yeah, I don't know, man. It's going to be... I don't know, just like the fact that it's Cersei at the end. And I get it, like how the ending of last season and the beginning of this season played out. I get it. Like, we had to get the fight first with the walkers, and then they would fight Cersei. You know, I get it, but still, having her as the last boss...
I don't feel like she has that much going for her to be that last boss, you know what I mean?
And the second final boss is the Greyjoy dude. Theon's brother, don't forget that.
Saber-tooth looking guy.
Yeah.
That guy's actually a beast, so I'm not gonna lie.
I hope Theon's sister gets that rematch.
I hope so, too.
Yeah. What's her name again?
I forget.
Should look it up.
If
Yeah,
you want a whore, buy one. If you want a queen, earn one.
Oh,
and, on that day, every basic white girl changed their bio on Tinder. After saying that.
Yara.
Yara, that's what it is, yeah.
Tell me why, though, episode 1, Bran just looks at everyone. Like, someone built this dude a ramp.
Dude, what? Oh, hold on. I've got to find this thing I found on Twitter. This was a couple weeks ago when the first episode came out. You know how it ended with Jaime coming in? And just looking at Bran. So it was that scene from Scary Movie 2 where it's the guy in the wheelchair and then the guy with, like, the messed up hand.
Yeah.
Dude, hold on. I'm gonna find that.
Dude, you gotta do either that one or this one. Just
when the big woman comes by.
Yeah. I'd knight you 10 times over. God, Tormund was... go back. Go back. There we go.
You know, he was in Captain Marvel.
He was?
Yeah.
Who was he?
He was one of the Kree soldiers in Young-Rog's crew.
Oh, he was?
Yeah. He's just a blue face. That's it.
Oh, okay.
He's blue facing. That's, you know, it's a little, you know.
Is the big captain still here? There was one scene also in episode.
Okay, hold on. It's this one right here.
Excuse me, Professor, but your guests have begun to arrive, and supper shall be served shortly.
Okay, thanks, handyman.
I'm actually the caretaker. Oh, aren't those cool new skates? Now, you be careful with those. You don't want to fall and break some.
Oh, that's funny. That's real funny. Let me give you a hand.
Someone had put this to that scene with Brad and
I bet you give
JD.
me a standing ovation.
Why do you lift me up?
Oh, I get it with JD in his
Yeah.
hand.
Oh, okay. So, like, I get that's Brand. I'm like, who the heck is the...
Were you in Stomp?
You kiss my grits.
I think I'll be the bigger man now and walk away.
That's 2, right?
Yeah.
Scary
Yeah,
Movie 2?
that was with Tim Curry.
Dude, when I saw that shit, I was dying, man.
Classic.
I was gonna say one scene that, like, I actually, like, had to go forward in my chair. It was when, the dead were coming out of the crypts, and you see Sansa and Tyrion together, and they brought out the knife, and I'm like, are they gonna do a double suicide? Like,
That's
gonna
what a lot of
both-
people thought, yeah.
No, see, what I thought was that...
I thought they were gonna slit their wrist or something.
No, I thought one of them was going to go out and just, you know...
I thought it was going to be Tyrion.
That's what I thought,
Because he
too.
kept saying, like, I should be out there. I could, like, I could probably figure something out. I did it at the Blackwater battle. I could do it here, you know?
Didn't he get, like, knocked out at Blackwater?
Yeah,
No,
he got his face cut
Yeah, that's
by
right.
the axe, yeah.
I'm just glad Pod's alive, though.
See, I would like to see Tyrion and Sansa, like...
Well, they were
eventually
married.
come back together.
Mhm.
You know, because that was just... He did the best he could for her.
Yeah. He knew, like, he was forced to do it, and he wasn't comfortable with it, so...
Dude, that night where they got married,
Mhm.
and then she was in the room, he's like, I'm not gonna fuck you.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna do that. I respect you too
Well,
much.
even episode 2, when they were talking, I was like, oh, this is wholesome. That's some good stuff.
I just really hope the dynamic of the dialogue in this next episode really kicks it off, because
Yeah, same.
it's got a lot of ground to cover, and we only got 3 more episodes.
Yeah, the population of Winterfell went from 20,000 to 12 after
It's just
that
like
battle.
Thor Ragnarok.
Oh, yeah. New Winterfell.
Yeah. I forgot who I was listening to, but they're watching episode 1. They're like, okay, this is nice. They're nice. Like, we don't have time for this, dude. There's only so many episodes left.
Yeah.
Like, hurry up.
I need to show you a video after this. It's 8 minutes, but it's like...
That's my big deal. I'm like, man, 6 episodes, huh?
Yeah, we got 3 more left.
It's crazy.
I wonder how
I thought it was 8.
No, well, it was 7 last season. And then, yeah. Well, because they said 13 episodes left before season 6 or season 7 premiered.
Mhm.
Yeah. Oh, and, you know, was this really the biggest battle ever?
Dude, the Battle
On
of the
film.
Bastards was way more intense.
Battle of Bastards,
Oh,
way better. But then
Way
again,
better.
that's my thing with this battle at Winterfell, like the Long Night. I was like, is it not even going to be interesting because it's just fighting zombies? You know, that's not interesting.
Don't forget that Robin dude, the 14-year-old kid that still sucks tits, is alive. And he's supposed to be in the
dude.
season, I think.
Sansa and Arya's cousin. Remember Sansa stayed at his place?
I mean, he looked this dude up. Hold on, I can't remember.
They came to help him at Battle of the Bastards.
Oh, the little kid.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
little kid.
The one who...
Sucks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Didn't he push his mom off the cliff?
No, that was, what's
his
Littlefinger.
name? Yeah, Littlefinger.
Oh, Littlefinger. did
Yeah.
Middle
I
finger.
thought he
Pretty much.
didn't he push somebody off? I thought he did.
He pushed the mom off, I believe.
Pushed
No,
her off.
the kid.
No, the kid didn't push anyone off.
I could have sworn.
Yeah. Kid's a little weakling.
Yeah, he's a little weird.
Yeah.
He don't want to do nothing.
Yeah.
Chaos is like a ladder. Dude, that dude plays as the CIA guy in The Dark Knight Rises.
Oh yeah, he does. Yeah.
Aidan Gillen, yeah.
Oh gosh, there was
King Joffrey. I'm king of coin.
Do you follow that page on Facebook? I'm a pretty big page. Or this is a pretty big page?
No, I haven't heard of it.
Oh.
Did someone do that with Littlefinger? Did they Bane post with them?
Oh, you're a pretty big page.
Oh, no.
No, they did it with John. If I could, oh, there it is.
That's great. You're a bit of...
You think... Oh, Jesus. No. Sorry, dude. You think John's gonna stick as Jon Snow? I think he's gonna stick as Jon Snow.
I think he's gonna stick as Jon Snow
Yeah.
because that's his identity. It's not Aegon Targaryen. He lived his whole life believing that he was
Talking heads.
just this Stark boy, which he wasn't completely wrong, but I don't feel like the name fits him.
Wait, what is it? It's Aegon?
Did Gilly die?
Yeah.
Yeah. Who?
Gilly? Did
No.
she get killed in that episode? I could have sworn I saw a wildling got killed.
You know what?
Like
No,
her.
when I saw her, or remember the scene where the ancestors are crawling out?
Right.
Like the first time I crawled out, I thought that was her.
See,
But
that's what
that might not have been her. I don't know.
all I'm saying is, if that happened,
We'll
poor
find out tonight.
That
poor
girl-
Sam, he lost
Yeah.
his family, and his wife, and his girl,
That
and
girl,
his kid.
that girl with the burn mark in episode 2 talking to Sir Davos did a horrible job protecting the crypts. I'll protect them? Yeah, good luck. Danny, I feel like this is you. Like when you have to go into work every day.
Oh, yeah. I like that meme. Is that the meme where they say every time you...
He gets rid of one title,
they
they
give him a
another
higher one? Yeah. Oh. That's funny.
Dude, I'm telling you, like, after each episode, you gotta look on the Free Folk. Don't watch it before, because I kind of got spoiled about Theon's
Dude,
death.
I believe it, man. Like, memes... Like, I don't know if you guys have been watching or if you guys have been seeing those Endgame memes. Like, there's so many, dude. It's
There's a
so
lot.
good.
But it's all very strong spoilers. So
Okay.
I'm just glad I got rid of it and watched it when I did.
Oh, yeah.
That's great.
Oh, yeah, I made a meme of Thor.
Oh, okay.
Uh,
And this is from Bella Ramsey's Instagram, the Mormont girl.
oh, yeah. Oh, Encounter
Dude.
Yeah, crazy that she died. That was a...
She went out with a bang, though.
Yeah.
Yeah, crushed her whole body.
Just sucks we gotta see her go like that.
I know, yeah. Well, Arya. Oh, sorry, go ahead.
That's one house gone. That's one house completely.
So that's
gone.
what...
And then
Tyrell's gone.
So, it's-
Tarly's almost gone.
Tarly's almost gone, yeah.
Yeah.
So now we got Tarly, Stark,
Lannister,
Lannister,
Targaryen. Is Tully still up?
Yes, because of Robin. He's a Tully.
Robin's not a Tully.
His mom was a Tully. His mom was the sister of.
The Tully's the fish one.
Fish.
They're the one with the fish sigil.
Sigil?
Sigil, yeah. Ned Stark's wife was a Tarly.
Oh, yeah,
Yeah,
so they're
her
still
name?
around. That's the kid.
Oh, is it Tarly?
Yeah.
No, Tarly is Sam.
No, not Tarly.
Oh, that is-
Tully.
Tully, yeah.
Yeah, House Tully.
I can't. There's too
You
many
might be
names.
right.
Too
They
many
might be
names.
gone too.
Yeah, so I don't know. We'll see. I hope this episode's really good.
It's got a lot to bring in.
Yeah.
And like you said, Danny, there's only like 3 more episodes.
It's only 3 episodes. Like I think we're gonna get a lot of Cersei this coming episode.
Cersei's gonna be flying on fucking Dumbo.
That was a good meme.
Yeah.
With the Dumbo in the background.
We might see her with the elephants. We'll see.
Yeah, I think this episode is going to be a lot of just recovering what happened.
Mm-hmm.
Just seeing what the Dothraki and the Sullied want to do, if they're going to stick around.
Well, if there's any more Sullied left,
I think there is. There should be.
just Obama.
Well, I'll tell you, there's no more Dothrakis.
Yeah.
That's for sure.
Eradicated from the world.
So crazy, man. So crazy. They just literally just showed up and they turned the lights off.
Yeah.
Like, man, that sucks.
Jorah came back. He's just like, let me in. Let me in.
Yeah. I mean, episode 3 had its moments.
Definitely.
Just overall, I'm just...
Again, I was really sad that Jorah died. He was also one of my favorite characters, too. He was, like, faithful to Sansa.
And I forgot that Sam cured him.
Dude, he went through so much crap.
Because I thought about it, I'm like, oh, he's gonna die because he's infected. I was like, oh, no, wait, Sam cured it. I'm like, oh, okay, he's fine.
Yeah,
Nope.
yeah, not anymore.
And I was like, oh, damn.
And then, what else? Oh, yeah, the last words he said, like, his dying words. Someone said it was, he was saying, I'm hurt.
Yes, it was, yeah.
And I'm like, dude, no.
It was after he got that last stab in him,
Mm-hmm.
and after all the walkers died, that's when he collapsed, and I'm hurt. Like, all that adrenaline just went out.
And Daenerys was just crying. I'm like, oh, no. I still like one of the other scenes, too, when they're at that fireplace in episode 2, and then, Pod asked, Brienne, like, can I have a drink? And she's just like, no. Okay, half. And then Tyrion just fills it up, and then, like, Pod just like, okay, thanks. Thanks, fam. You hooked it up.
When you go to the bar and you broke as fuck, but your homie's the bartender.
Yeah.
I think that's my favorite scene so far.
Yeah.
When they're at the fire,
Jaime
was a G's, knighting Brienne.
That brought a tear to my eye, man.
That was a good moment.
That was really, really strong.
Jenny danced with
Dude, why does Jaime look so fucking cool now? Like, his blonde hair's gone, he's got a sick beard.
The Full Metal Alchemist grew up.
Yeah. He's looking like Thor in Ragnarok, you know?
Older Edward Elric.
Dude, pretty much.
Yeah. Oh, man.
I don't know, we'll see, man.
We'll see.
Yeah, we'll see tonight. Or of this stream and recording. This will go up later. At a later time. But, yeah, I think that's all I gotta say. Yeah. We're so far in Game of Thrones. This final fight. See, that's my thing. This final fight with Cersei has to be the biggest fight. You know, it's gotta be bigger than the Battle of the Bastards.
Yep.
You know.
They said it would be bigger than Battle of Helm's Deep. I'm like, no.
No, yeah.
This is the longest.
Yeah.
It was the longest recorded battle.
Mm-hmm.
But
I mean,
after I saw it, I was like, but Helm's Deep was just better.
I could see in Helm's Deep.
Yeah, I wasn't like, the fight was, it was a long episode, sure, but most of it was a lot of cutaways from the actual battle. You know, we spent a lot of time with characters, you know, that whole section of Arya in the library.
Yep. Like you said, Danny, I just really hope this last battle is going to be the bee's knees.
Yeah, I hope so too.
Yeah. It's gotta be because it's over.
Well, even if it's over, I still enjoyed the journey.
Yeah.
I enjoyed the tits.
Tormund's stories.
Yeah, I thought about rewatching some episodes because I was like, man, I want to get hyped again.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
You know, that Battle of Bastards for sure.
The Battle of the Blackwater, I'd like to see again. That was a good one.
Burned alive.
So I want to see just mainly episodes with the boy Jon.
Yep.
That's when Clegane was a badass during Battle of the Blackwater.
So one of the main directors for Game of Thrones, the one that directed the pilot, he was on a podcast and they asked him a question. He was like, "Yeah, when I was talking to the actor that played Clegane, right? He was like a new actor. He never really did much, and so they told the director, it's like, yeah, can you go talk to him to go like help him figure stuff out?" And he just sat down with them and he's like, just do what you want. He's like, what? Just like, whatever you feel like saying, just say it. You know? And then what do we get? Oh, these fucking cunts.
Yeah. Cocksucker. If any man dies with a clean sword next to his body, I'll rape his fucking corpse.
Man, yeah.
I love
the Hound is so good.
Dude, season 4, I think like other than Clegane Bowl, my favorite meme was just, instead of KFC, it's FTK. It's fuck the king. Give me all the chickens.
Yeah, it's always great when I go to cons out here, and that guy's always at a Comic-Con that I go to in LA. The guy that cosplays him, that carries the chicken, the chicken that says "fuck the king" on it. Yeah.
You know what I would like to see?
Huh?
The Hound against Bronn.
Yeah. What are they gonna?
No, Jaime against Bronn.
That'd be nice too.
That would be nice, but I think he would lose. I mean, unless Brienne teaches him real quick how to use a sword with his left hand.
That's true.
So see, I think Bronn is gonna talk to Tyrion first. I think they're gonna
have one less interaction.
I think he has to show up this episode, and like sneaks in the encampment. Everybody's still trying to figure out what the hell just happened, and he's gonna talk to Tyrion for a little bit about like, I got a problem. I got a really good deal, and then Tyrion's gonna be like, well, we're gonna beat Cersei, and he's like, are you sure about that?
I got a crossbow.
Yeah, and all that. So we'll see. Because what he has to kill Tyrion and Jaime. Was that his job? Yeah.
Dude, I can't believe where Bronn's gone. He went from like a mercenary to getting Tyrion out to like a really high position in the Lannisters.
Yeah, Bronn's great.
Bronn's gonna be the real king of the Seven Kingdoms.
Oh shoot!
I finally got my castle.
And
Could
my
you
princess.
imagine if that's how it ends? I'd be so happy. I'd be like, yeah, I'm cool with it.
I remember someone made a theory like, what if the Night King were to get the throne, and they would just be like, no, if he were to get on the throne, if he would sit on it, he would die. Because the Iron Throne...
Oh, it's all dragon glass.
It's not just all dragon glass.
Valyrian steel.
And dragon glass and other swords, but the thing is, though, when you sit on it, it actually hurts. Like, it's pointy at the bottom.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
And you get cuts from it, too. I believe there's a reason why, too. I can't remember.
Oh, it's just their swords.
Well, it's not just
right?
swords, but it's because, like, if you're a king, you have to endure pain or something, also being a king.
Yeah,
Something
some
like
weird
that.
medieval, wacky
Lore, yeah.
Man, that would be painful if you had diarrhea.
No. Alright, but yeah, I think that wraps it up for this.
Yeah, I think that's going to wrap it up for this episode. I needed to talk about what's been going on before next episode. Yeah. So, yeah, thanks for listening or watching. We'll be streaming the podcast more frequently, hopefully.
Mm-hmm.
So be on the lookout for all that. Good content. We'll be streaming again on Monday. I'll be playing a review that I'm going to record probably on Monday. I might just do it live. Who knows? We'll see. But yeah, thanks for listening. Remember, unversedpodcast@gmail.com. If you have any questions or your Game of Thrones thoughts, we'd love to hear them. And you can follow us on social media at Unversed Podcast. And thanks for listening, guys. We'll talk to you next time.
Winter is here.
Winter is here, and it's gone.
Yeah. Everyone's going to Dorne.
Yeah.
High in the halls of the kings who are gone, Jenny would dance with her ghosts, the ones she had lost and the ones she had found, and the ones who had loved her the most, the ones who'd been gone for so very long. She couldn't remember their names. They spun her around on the damp old stones, spun away all her sorrow and pain. And she never wanted to leave, never wanted to leave. Never wanted to leave, never wanted to leave, never wanted to leave, never wanted to